Thanks for staying with us, folks. We are joined by retired Colonel Jim Hollingsworth of the Gulf Coast Veterans Parade, and he's here to talk about the need of volunteers for that Veterans Day Parade. Now, Colonel Hollingsworth, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We really appreciate it.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So talk to me about this Veterans Day Parade. When and where is that happening exactly?
Okay, so we've been doing this for 24 years. This year it's in Biloxi, which we're happy. I want to thank the mayor again for all the support that he's given us. But it is on the 9th of November, starts at 11 a.m. We form at the Slavonian Lodge, and we travel across to east to west and down on Howard Avenue, down to the town green is kind of the route. But if people would go to msveteransparade.org, all the information on the parade, the time, the rules, the entries, most importantly how to register. For people who want to register to be in the parade, they can register there. It takes about 1 minute. We've got it really expedited to do that. So it'll be another great parade. We got a lot going on with it. This year our Grand Marshal is General Mike Peterson. He's a local here. He went to Southern Miss. He actually went through technical training as a young officer here at the Air Force Base.
Very nice.
And went on to become the Chief of Warfighter Integration at the Pentagon, and came back as a 3-star.
Wow.
Lives locally, so for a Grand Marshal. We're delighted to have him and his wife Susan, who does a lot of volunteer work here in the Biloxi area. So
that's awesome.
Looking forward to that part as well.
And so you mentioned how this is the 24th year that you're putting this on now, which that is awesome. What has allowed you all to continue putting this event on every year for 24 years now?
Well, it's really the drive of veterans and the people that support veterans. We're an all volunteer 100% organization. And we really believe that veterans need to be recognized for the services that they provide to the country. And especially during this time of the year, there's so much division and so on. So this is another thing where people can come together for something that is vitally important, obviously, to our national defense and to the country, and to recognize veterans.
That's awesome. And so I understand you all are in need of some volunteers. For any folks out there who might be interested in volunteering, how can they sign up to do so?
So they can go to the same website, msveteransparade.org, and there's a drop-down calendar. It's got the registration on there. It's got the parade route. It's got the rules, and it's got sponsorships, and it's got a volunteer tab also.
Awesome.
So anybody that wants to do that is welcome to do that. And again, the registration's open for parade participants that want to join in the parade. We've got everything you can speak of with regards to bands, marching groups. We've got the Joppa Shriners. We've got bands. We've got floats. They're going to be throwing beads and candy and that kind of thing. So we're hoping it's a big family event, big patriotic event. We're going to be handing out flags up and down the parade route so people can show their patriotism and thank the veterans.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Of course.